name is Emily and I am the dyer behind Lockwood Fibres, so welcome to my time slot on Yorkshire Yarn Fest. I can't believe it's been a year since the first one of these online shows, so welcome to new people, but also welcome to people who've been here since the beginning. It's very exciting. So, first things first, I do have a discount code on my website, and that's Yorkshire Yarn Fest, and you get 10% off. And you also get a free stitch marker in any orders over £30, and a free mini skein for orders over £50. So first things first, I feel like I should show you the this month's theme yarn for Yorkshire Yarn Fest, and that's the Equinox yarn. So here it is without its label on, and I'll just unskein this one. So you can see this is like a navy with like these purple hues, like beautiful lilacs, then these oranges, and then finally like a sort of bright but not neon orange at the bottom there. It's really hard to get a good colour on the screen, so hopefully it's coming across and looking okay. But as a sample, I did a little swatch of it, so this is how it knits up. I think this was 36 stitches on 4mm needles. So with like yarns like this, where it's a good chunk is one, it's about half and half. You'll get these kind of almost stripe-like quality on certain number of stitches. So you just like the number of stitches will change how it appears quite dramatically. Someone was just asking if they could see prism. So this one is a prism here. So this is like lots of neon colours, but like not too strong neon. And then but yeah, please if you see anything or you want to know about anything you've seen on the website, just either DM me on my Lockwood Fibres account on Instagram, or there's a contact form on my website. Either of those if you've got any questions. So one thing so I did my first Mystery Yarn Club last month, and so this is the I'm going to be doing the second one for April, and we haven't finalised the inspiration pick yet, but if you go on my stories, there's several pictures and you can vote for which is your favourite, and then once the favourite's been picked, that'll be the inspiration photo. What was the last colour called? That was Prism, the neon one. It was called Prism. So I would show you the March, but I don't think everyone's got theirs yet, so look out in the next week or so. I'll do a reveal of that. But yeah, I'm very excited about the colour, and it was very scary. So so the next one that I have is these up here, which is the Magic collection. I also have them in minis, so I'll just show you the minis quickly because it's easier to see them. So this is the Magic collection. So there's Wizard, Elementalist, which is the newest one, Mage, Warlock and Witch. So Mage and Warlock have had a tiny little revamp, but yeah, they're old, but they've had little attention. So Elementalist is the newest colour. I'll just grab a big skein of that. So here is Elementalist. I'm really happy with this colour. Let's just get him out. So I've done another little swatch of these as well. But you can see here, so basically they've got this big block of colour, and then it's got lots of speckles all over the bare yarn there. and I've only got to the third colour, but this is how they kind of knit up. This is on a 4mm needle. As you can see you get these kind of... I'm really sorry if you can hear the vibrations of my phone. I can't turn the notifications off. Yes. So I'll just get one of each of the others, because I do really like these. So this is Warlock. This one is a teal. I don't know how the colour will come across. Teal is awful to take photos of. But yeah, it's a beautiful teal with the speckles. So all of these will have the same speckles on the bare yarn part, but then they'll have a different colour, like different colour flash. This one is Witch. This is sort of the main one that lots of people really liked. This one is Mage. And this one is Wizard. So that's like a kind of navy with purple kind of tones in there as well. Yeah, and then obviously there was the one that I just showed as well, which is the Elementalist. Sorry, I keep getting distracted by the comments. It's not a very huge attention span. Apologies. Yeah, I'll just grab a few bits of yarn that are kind of the newer ones and show you. So this one is Sunny Day. So it's a sort of beautiful yellow, and then it's like orange and dark little speckles just sort of spread on the yarn with this blue. Toxic. So this is for more of the neon lovers. This will knit up very similarly to how the Magic Collection knit up. So you get the little... I keep losing my swatch. You keep getting these little fluorescent... Oh, by the way, the comments aren't... It's not a bad thing. Please comment. It's just I start reading them and lose train of thought. It's not your fault. And so another new thing that I have in the shop is these little, a little bit different to yarn, but they're these little sort of little labels. It'll be really hard to show you these. Let's see. So they say handmade on them, and they're little labels, faux suede, that you can stitch onto your handmaids. So if you're making a gift, you can kind of, you know, make it a little bit more fancy with this, and remind the person how much work you put into your gift. And these are another fairly new addition to the website. So these are some new stitch markers. They are like these little, I call them glow cubes. They don't actually glow, but they kind of look like they do. Yeah, so you can kind of see the sort of glowy element. Another new stitch marker I have is this one, which I've called Stone Cactus. Take that as you want. They have these little diamante type crystal-y things on them. I also have some more plain ones, which are just sort of a plain like gold and... Oh, they are both backwards. Really very hard to get some nice light there, but you get the idea there. So if you like cactuses, I have quite a few stitch markers on my website. Also on my website, I've created a new section called Seconds and Solos, and there's a bit in there at the moment, but they're sort of yarns that have been discounted, or there's a couple of bundles. So I have sort of these grab bags of colour themed yarns, But keep an eye on that, because later this afternoon I'm going to be filling it up with what's in this box here. So there should be quite a few going on. And if you have made an order and you want to add to it, I will combine shipping as sort of standard, unless it's got a a dyed to order in a separate order, because obviously you probably want them, you're ready to ship, to arrive as soon as possible, and then your dyed to order will come a little bit later. If there is anything that you've seen that you really like but you want it on a different base, so say you wanted it on Surrey silk or something a bit fancier, then just let me know if you don't see it in the dyed to order. But all the Magic collection are on dyed to order. If for some reason it seems like you can't get the base you want, again, just use that contact form and let me know. Nearly all my colourways I could do on a dyed to order basis. The very occasional ones, the ones that are usually labelled as one of a kind, so OOAK, they're the ones that are a bit more just, it was, say, the ends of dye that I had left and I've just put them onto my yarn. And yeah, I think that's the majority of the newer things. So this was a new one as well. This one has again a bit of a neon flare. This one is called Starry Night. So yeah, the sort of neon yellow kind of pops here, and the blues. So I'll just remind you again, there's a discount code of Yorkshire Yarn Fest, and you get the 10% off, and orders over £30 get free stitch marker, which will very likely be one of these, but it could be any of the stitch markers. And then any orders over £50 will get a free mini skein, most likely a semi-solid of some variety. And just because I like it, I'm just going to show you the Equinox again. It's this one, so I really love these colours up here. Oh, and as a quick note, I am going to be running a giveaway. I'm going to put in my stories the two options of what I'm probably going to do a giveaway for. If you could vote for which is your favourite, that would be great. So that's over on my Instagram account of Lockwood Fibres. There's also the mystery yarn for April inspiration photos that you could vote on. And I think that's everything. Yeah, thank you so much for joining me. It's amazing that we've done a year of these online shows, and it's been so great to keep the connections going with the yarn community. So I hope you guys all have a lovely day, and thank you so much for joining me. Bye.